Hello and welcome back. Round 5 is about to kick off. I'm Tania, Sachdev in the studio with Lawrence Trent, here to bring you all the action from the Tata Steel Chess Tournament. We've had 4 super exciting rounds, 5 more to go for today, 18 rounds in all. We're going to have 9 more games tomorrow. It's going to get hectic.
It is, and this is round 5, and we're going to put up the standings for you again because there was some confusion there.
A lot of confusion there.
And we'll try and get that up in just a second.
Players taking their seats.
They're all coming in. We will get those standings up soon, but basically the story is Hikaru Nakamura out in front, just a half a point ahead of Mamedyarov and Hari Krishna. So some big games actually this round. We've got Wesley So White against Hari Krishna. We've got Mamedyarov White against Nakamura. That is, for me, game of the round for sure.
That is a super exciting matchup. Both these players have such aggressive, enterprising style of play. Hikaru Nakamura looking unstoppable. Is this going to be the round when his streak comes to an end? Shaq is a very formidable opponent. He's super strong at Blitz as well. Both of them hold nothing back to go for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And here we have them on camera. What have we got? Ooh, we've got...
Is that a Queen's Gambit accepted?
Well, we're going to have a look. Something a bit unusual. Ooh, we've got a Vienna.
Oh.
Ooh. And this was actually seen in the rapid game. I think Vishy played knight c6 with his knight to a5, if I remember correctly. Could be mistaken. Now, Shaq actually had a very, very good position in that. So I'm kind of surprised that he's repeated this, because it was actually against Shaq playing white against Vishy. And okay, so Hikaru already thinking, which is kind of unusual.
It's very unusual for Hikaru.
Normally first out the gate. And okay, really having a think here. This is completely unusual. And he's played c6.
Hikaru down by almost a minute on the clock already.
Incredible, really. And I guess Shaq is just going to not hold back and play the move pawn to e4 here.
He's gone for e3.
Okay. Bit more solid, bit more safe.
And b5, just not letting go of that pawn on c4.
A b5, c b5, and he can take this pawn.
He can take knight b5, but then it allows bishop b4 check.
No, I'm not sure it's that. I
bishop
think,
b7?
No,
or what?
I think you take this off.
Like.
Yep.
And
rook takes a8, bishop b7, the rook comes back, and then you give a check. This is the key difference. You force king e2, and in fact we transpose...
Ooh, this is going to get really interesting.
You transpose to a line of the Queen's Gambit accepted with this very... it was in fashion, knight takes this exchange sacrifice. It has since been refuted, but via move order...
He's not going for it. He's gone for bishop f6.
Yeah, precisely, because this is very bad for white. And he's taken on f6 here. And yeah, Hikaru has to take with the g.
And now he's gone for it. He's gone and taken the exchange. We're going to see his king on e2 very soon. A b5, rook a8.
Yeah. Bishop b7. The rook's going to come back. He's going to play bishop b4 check.
And now it's Shaq who's having a think.
And this is very dangerous.
This is so tricky.
I'm kind of surprised Shaq went in for this, actually. This is very, very, very dangerous to play. Rook a1. Bishop's going to play. He's going to play check. Yeah.
Can white go knight d2 here?
You can go knight d2 because you've now exchanged on f6, but it's still wonderful compensation for black long term.
I don't want to play king e2 because then it's going to get really messy. He's gone king e2.
Yeah. Well.
What about bishop e4? I'm threatening bishop d3. Just mate in one. Then you go knight e1.
Yeah. Bishop e4 might be played knight e1. Making the pieces.
And you want to go f3 next.
Maybe f5. Maybe bishop e4 isn't necessary
f3,
here.
king f2 when you kind of get out of the bind.
I think black should just get his pieces out here.
This is a very interesting
knight c.
game.
I think black should play knight c6, knight a5, and knight b3. And Hikaru just trying to recall some of the themes.
He's gone shot castle.
He's castled, okay. Can't be too bad, of course. And black has just got basically very, very good long-term compensation in this position. This is really interesting. We will keep an eye on this, but we've got a fantastic position in Anand against Vidit. Vishy now feeling...
He's back. The tiger's back.
The tiger is back, indeed. And look at this position he's got. A knight on f5. A knight on f5, as Gary Kasparov has said, is worth a whole pawn. What's this bishop doing on a5? I have no idea. I'm looking at all...
h6, g7. The rook is already on f3.
Oh.
Knight can jump to h5 at some point.
Oh, this is a dream for white in a blitz game. Not saying that it's that bad, but this is an absolute dream for white. In
King h8.
King h8. Now something's got to give here. What about knight h5? Why can't we play knight h5 here? Is he just going to go g6? That's annoying. Looks like he is. We need a better move here. Does he want to sacrifice everything?
g6 is still really interesting. Let's just have that on the board really quick, Lawrence. Knight h5, g6, bishop h6.
Yeah.
Let's say you take one of the knights. Just to start with. Check.
Rook g3.
Rook g3. It looks dangerous.
It still does look very dangerous. You're right. Is Vishy going to do it though? Is Vishy just going to sack his way through?
He's thinking. But what I do know is that Vishy is really back. I mean, he's gone knight h5.
He did it.
Has done it.
Beautiful.
Not fearing g6, not fearing the knight poke because there is so much pressure against Black's king.
Oh my goodness!
What is it?
Oh,
it's just exploding everywhere.
Let's go back to the Mamedyarov game versus Hikaru Nakamura. I've seen things. My eyes, castles.
Let's go.
Queen c2, f5, knight d2, knight came to c6, and queen takes d4. Shazam! Look at that move. If e takes d4, you take back, you're winning the queen back, the king is in no man's land, you've already got 2 pawns in the exchange. Shak has had to go knight f3, but this is a key pawn.
This looks really bad for white now.
Yeah, queen f6, this is a gorgeous position for black. It's not even full compensation anymore. It's just, on paper, good material balance. And what is this king?
What is this king doing there? What is that f1 bishop doing? What is the rook on h1 doing? None of the pieces are in the game. And Shak with the black pieces just...
b3 and
out
now
playing.
Oh, now
Shak.
a beautiful move by Hikaru. Bishop c3. The idea is he wants the knight to come to c4. So if you go b takes c4, I'm sure he just wants to go knight b4. And this looks like an utter disaster. Look at Shak's face. He can't believe it.
He just knows everything's gone so wrong.
He cannot believe it.
I can't believe it. I mean, with the black pieces.
Unbelievable stuff. And Shak, he can't even see a way. I mean, the king is...
You have got to give it to this guy. He is just too good.
This is amazing. And you know what? You know, we're not looking at the Blitz, the Blitz ratings in the world just yet. But I tell you something. If Hikaru, if he manages to win against Shak as well, he's going to be back over 2,900. He's going to be hot on the heels of MVL and Carlsen. He's going to look to really chase that #1 spot. And look at this, rook c1, bishop b2. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
And the point is, if you go rook b1, black can also go c3.
Exactly.
And then knight b4.
Or maybe
and what is the bishop on f1 and rook on h1 still doing? It's never coming out. B takes c4. Shak is just take my rook. Just take it if you want it. And he doesn't even want the rook. He just goes knight b4. He wants everything.
Queen goes to...
And only now takes on c1 because this bishop is one that you don't want to give up. He's gone bishop c1, queen b4 on the board.
Okay, and now...
This is crushing.
Should be crushing. Rook a8, beautiful, bringing this rook down here. Knight d4, trying to squirm and just wriggle his way out of this, but I just don't see it happening. The question is what to do now with black.
So
he's got to be a bit careful though, Hikaru, because you know there is some things going on here. You can't let white completely consolidate here. What about the move pawn to f4? Oh,
he's gone for it.
So strong. f4. Look at that. That's beautiful. And now you're threatening to take. This king's still in the wild.
That is amazing. You're just breaking it all open, and Shak really is in a lot of trouble here.
This is
that rook is coming to a2, this pawn on e3, just everything, and white hasn't. That rook and that bishop is still not playing.
Look at this guy sitting there in the
This guy
crossfire.
has nowhere to go.
Incredible.
What a game! What a game by Hikaru Nakamura.
Let's see how he finishes it. Let's see how he finishes it. He's going to take.
He's going to finish this really well.
I mean, he is.
This is his kind of a position.
It really is. It's
everything he dreams of.
Is it everything you dream of? I know certainly I dream of this position as black. Yeah, this is
up on the clock, up in the position. Shak knowing that everything's gone wrong.
And Hikaru,
Shak can't even see.
Shak can't see a defense here. Yeah, he's just been very Kasparov-like in his approach. Hikaru didn't let white ever settle, didn't let white ever consolidate. And okay, queen takes b5 on the board.
Can you just take on e3?
I think you can just take on e3 here.
Because the bishop on b7 is not really hanging because there's mate, queen f2.
Well, it
should be mate.
Is it mate?
You've got to go king d3. It just should be mate. You can feel it.
It feels like mate. I think you start with rook a2. Rook a2 check first, precisely. Because now you can't go king d1, king d3, rook d2, and that's enough.
And that is
Shak
it. That's
resigns.
over because just the d4 knight. It's just over. And rook b2, your queen hangs, you lose everything. You're gonna get mated the next move. It's just everything is over. What a game, blow after blow by Hikaru Nakamura. Till Shak had nothing better to do than to resign in under 25 moves.
Yeah, just a destruction job there. That was really beautiful to see.
Twitch going wild for Naka.
Yeah.
They love him here.
Crazy. Let's go to the Levon game very quickly. We've got Levon against Ganguly, and this looks like a very pleasant position for Levon Aronian. Got the dark squares. Black is very, very passive. He's up on, he is up on time. Surya just with a minute or so. Well, we're going to get the correct times there, but they're both under a minute. But this kind of position is really, really simple to play. Queen d4, I love it. Get those queens off. a7, you can't defend. And you just,
It's suffering for black.
Yeah.
But he's gone bishop h3. Wait, what just happened?
What?
What just happened? Is this...
What is that?
So, he wants to go queen e6 if you take gh3.
That
is very interesting. But
oh my
This is beautiful, actually. So if you take gh3, let's just have that on the board, which he hasn't.
g7. But
the point
gh3,
was
queen a6.
Queen e6, and now your bishops attack, your pawns attack, and that's enough. And if you take on b6 before taking on it... Knight
this
g5.
could have happened. Yeah, something like knight g5.
Knight g5, queen g3, rook e2 is just over. And he decided to take on g7 instead.
Yeah, bishop takes g. This is a very curious counter. What's the word?
Pawn capture. Because it's not a sacrifice.
Well, yeah, not a pawn capture. But what's going on here? Queen e6, rook f1, knight g5. And Surya showing some real grit here. This is fantastic by Surya. And Levon Aronian, no time left.
Both of them are playing on seconds. Both of them are under.
Wow, what a move. Queen h4, king takes g7, g takes h3. Hold on a second.
What is going on?
White, he can take on h3 check. Exactly. Takes. And suddenly, the position is not clear. Black is a pawn up.
Black's an extra pawn, but a lot of weaknesses on the board. It's not what you call a healthy pawn.
No. King.
And white's knight is getting active.
Knight d6.
He's going for it. He's going in for it.
But I love it. This rook is now active.
And takes on f7.
But this is fine for black. Rook takes c2. How can black ever be worse here?
He's got knight g5.
Oh, beautiful.
He wants to go knight f3 and rook h2. Mate, that is the threat.
Tanya's screaming in my ear over here. She's saying that after rook takes a7, knight f3 would just be mate on the next move. That's a beautiful resource. So knight g5, what actually happened? Rook f4, and Levon shaking his head. Rook takes c2, knight takes b5, rook takes b2, knight takes a7, rook takes b3, knight c6.
Okay, we've got a result on the Anand board. Let's quickly see, because we're
looks
going to
as
jump
though
back to this game.
Vishy has won.
Vishy has won. He is
Yes.
on a roll. Now that is his second win, back to back.
Beautiful. That's what he needed, a bit of momentum there. Let's go back to the Iranian game. We'll have a look at how that finished in a moment. Let's get straight back here. We'll bring up the live board for you guys. You can see that. And what's going on? It's just Surya is a
no. He's not a pawn
up.
But
are they going to play on here?
This is just a draw.
Are they going to play on?
This is just a draw.
He just had to be careful for one move, not to allow knight f3.
Knight f3, rook h2 is the only threat, and he's.
And let's go to Praggnanandhaa.
93, and it's going to be traded off, and that's a draw.
Is Praggnanandhaa going to pull off a huge victory against Sergey Karjakin? He's completely winning. He's completely winning. Sergey is
he
toast.
Winning?
Sergey is toast.
My.
Praggnanandhaa.
What a guy.
The 13-year-old. Is he going to win this position? Look at it. Let's just keep with it. He's an exchange up and a pawn up. It's an easy win.
This is unbelievable.
And Praggnanandhaa, he just doesn't have to resign.
13-year-old Praggnanandhaa up against former World Blitz champion and crushing him.
Absolute genius. And Sergey Karjakin, I think losing to me last night, Tanya, has had a pretty bad effect.
He's not over it.
He's not over it.
He's not over it.
He's
and that's probably what hurts him the most right now. None of this matters anymore.
I've sent him on full tilt. Full tilt mode.
What have you done, Lawrence?
2 pawns and an exchange down. Easy pickings now for Praggnanandhaa. He just needs to play normally and he's going to win. And Sergey trying something. King h4.
This is over.
Bishop.
He's 2 pawns. He's got 2 pawns. He's got an extra exchange. It's way too much.
Sergey, this must be horrible. Now you just
impressive.
Go with the G pawn. Okay, just got to be careful. Knights are dangerous, but this is just.
No, this is really over.
Knight
there isn't anything.
G4.
Black is playing with all his pawns, all his pieces.
Yeah, rook there.
He's got enough time.
Don't blunder a rook, whatever you do.
What a nightmare. What a nightmare for Karjakin.
Surely G3 check here should be played. Yep. Oh my
he's
word.
Had enough.
What a victory.
Big win
Huge.
for Praggnanandhaa.
Huge win for the youngster Praggnanandhaa.
Super stuff.
Wow. And
Lawrence, this is all your fault.
This is all my fault. And look at the Wesley So game. Is this winning for White? Probably not. Oh, wait. Now it is. Now it is. Now it's completely winning. And that's it. It's over. That's it. Resigns. King h6, rook takes g4.
Oh my god.
That's over.
And Harry goes down to Wesley.
What a round. 4 decisive results again. And the big news of the round.
Praggnanandhaa beating Sergey Karjakin. For me, that was it.
Huge. But not only that, Hikaru crushing Mamedyarov. Absolute crushing. Hikaru on 4.5.
Hikaru on fire is what you mean.
Hikaru on 4.5 out of 5. Just incredible. Really, really insane stuff. Let's have a look at the end of.
Should we just see how Harry went down, because he was playing really, really well.
Well, Harry Krishna went down. We can just go from around here. Looks as though it was one of these.
Just an exchange less, and then it was.
Well, these positions are not that easy. Even with 2 pawns on the board, you have to be accurate because you can set up some fortresses. But White managed to maneuver around. Well, I mean, even around here, it's not that easy. I mean, you need this move.
Because you're going to just go king f6, rook g7.
Yep, but you're only 1 tempo away from getting a pawn on the right square. But here, yeah, rook g7.
There's no time.
There's no time. And easy pickings.
I want to see how Vishy did with Vidit, because that was really exciting after knight h5.
Let's have a look. So it went knight h5. Takes, queen c4.
Look at those beautiful pieces around the king.
And Vishy just, yeah, h4, love it. Ooh, d5. Oh,
just playing all over the board.
Look at this, exchanging off.
And d6 weakness.
Yeah.
Knight comes to f5 soon.
Look at this, just a complete demolition job here, positionally speaking.
Oh,
look at all those
that
pawns.
Pawn structure. Oh, wait. And rooks. Oh my god, that is beautiful. Knight f5 check.
Look at this move, guys. Look at this move. Queen takes d6.
King still comes to g6.
And knight f5. This king, winning another pawn.
2 extra pawns.
Beautiful. And g3. And tried something, but wasn't to be. The king now in a mating net. f4 is going to be mate next move. Rook c3, great little try there. Hoping that Vishy would play f4, play an illegal move, and then claim a win via illegal move. This is a genius.
Do you do that often?
I do, actually. Genius resource there by Vidit, but unfortunately Vishy just took the rook. And here are the results again.
Of round 5. So we had a draw with Levon and Surya. Wesley So winning an important game against Pentala Hari Krishna. Hari was in form, Wesley not so, but this game has changed everything. Shagar Mamedyarov lost to Hikaru Nakamura, who honestly just looks like there is no stopping his streak right now. Sergey Karjakin, big win for the youngster Praggnanandhaa, who took down former Blitz champion Vishy Anand with his second win in a row against Vidit.
Yep, and here are the correct standings, I believe. Hikaru Nakamura on 4.5 out of 5. A 1.5 clear already. Incredible. Mamedyarov, Anand and Hari Krishna all on 3. Levon Aronian, Wesley So on 2.5. Sergey Karjakin on a very disappointing -1, 2 out of 5. Vidit, Ganguly and Praggnanandhaa
all on 1.5.
On 1.5.
Bottom of the board.
Indeed. And we will take a very short break. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be back for round 6 of 9 today, and much more action on the way. See you soon.